serve as the vice mayor in the city of San Ramon, California, and I'm running to be the next mayor of San Ramon. How my journey began and why I'm running for council: I moved to San Ramon 15 years ago and moved to the United States 25 years ago. San Ramon is a city where I moved with my kids. I built a life for myself. I built a life for my kids. I raised them in a community with great schools and a very safe community, and I built my career here. So as my kids grew older and I moved on from being a PTA mom, a Girl Scout mom, a community volunteer, to really stepping up to serve my community. And my journey started with serving on our Transportation and Advisory Committee. When I joined that committee, I realized that our council that served at the time was not representative of the community that had changed even in the last 15 years. So San Ramon was a small town with a population of 40,000. Over the last 15 years that I've lived here, the population has grown to be 83,000. And it's a very ethnically diverse population, and we just did not have that representation. Along with that, coming from a career in technology, working hard, raising my kids, those were things which were important to me. And I did not see that representation of a young parent raising their family in San Ramon, dealing with their commute issues represented on San Ramon. So those were things that made me step up as my kids moved on to college, and I had the time to serve my community, and I decided to run for office. So I ran in 2016, didn't quite get in, ran in 2018, won with a huge victory, and I got elected as the first ever Asian American to be elected to San Ramon City Council. Last year, my council members unanimously appointed me as the vice mayor in San Ramon, and that was very humbling. And so this year, when the mayor termed out, it was time to step up again. And so I decided to step up and run for the mayor of San Ramon. I think representation is very important. We now have 8 candidates that are running for city council, for mayor in this town. And I really feel that when somebody like them stepped up, they realized it was important and the door was open for them to step up as well and serve their community. So representation in that sense is very important for marginalized communities, for everybody to see that they have representation, and they can also be part of that representation. Why Muslims? It is very important for Muslims right now to vote in this election. It is one of the most historic elections. What we have seen in the last 4 years, the bigotry, the hate, the Islamophobia that has existed, we just can't be complacent and sit down and be okay with it. And so if we need to change things, if we need to make a difference, then we have to go out and vote. If we want to elect people who are inclusive, who respect, and who give dignity to everybody. And so for Muslims, if those things are important, those things mean to you, your vote counts. And it is very important to go and vote because when we vote, we win.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.